Good morning, everybody. It is 7:37 a.m. Welcome to the video. Um, so today we're going to be doing a deck that I used a lot of my wild cards for. I think it needed like 10 rares and I think 6 mythics. I've mentioned it before on a previous video. It's a bat tribal deck, so everything pretty much has flying. Uh, How does this bat not have flying? Well, I mean, it's a cleric. But in any event, it's a huge creature deck. The only non-creatures I have in it are Lunar Conviction. So at the beginning of my end step, if you gained life this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. At the beginning of my end step, if I gained and lost life this turn, create a 1/1 bat with flying. Now I can also pay 2 with 1 black to draw a card and pay 2 life. But that's not the end of the world because we're going to be gaining a decent amount of life. A lot of these bats have lifelink. Also, I have different kinds of lands. Usually, I just have the pay 2 life lands and then swamp or plains lands. But I also added 3 copies of Scoured Barrens, so it'll enter tap, it'll gain me a life, which will trigger things. I also added 3 copies of Caves of Koilos, which will give me generic mana for free. But then if I want white or black, it'll deal 1 damage to me, and that'll also help, with Lunar Conviction, because I mean, I lost life. Oh yeah, and a whole bunch of creatures. Alcataw's Deepest Betrayal is the highest mana cost creature, and I only have 2 copies of it in the deck. It is a very low cost, or is it 2.3 average? So, and it leans slightly towards black in terms of percentage, but it wasn't enough to change the distribution of land, so everything is just 3 across the board. Super low mana cost, as I showed you. Uh, I only needed like 21 lands, and also a Patchwork Banner, 1 copy. It's a 3 drop, and it can give me 1 mana, and then creatures of the chosen type get +1/+1. And also a Vanquisher's Banner. Or when I first made the deck, there was 2 copies of Patchwork Banner, but I changed it to be 1 Patchwork Banner and 1 Vanquisher's Banner. It's 2 more expensive, but creatures get 1/1, and then whenever I cast a bat, I could draw a card. So yeah, that's the deck, more or less. Let's get to some games. Okay, and yeah, historic play. I made it to Diamond in Mythic. I mean, in Ranked, I should say. I made it to Diamond in Mythic. That's a sentence. Um, yeah, I was playing a lot of ranked games because I used my Lurrus deck a lot lately, and that deck, as the meta changes every once in a while, it goes from a positive winning percentage to a negative one, and then every once in a while it'll go the other way. It'll be like, okay, this deck is actually going to have more than a 500 winning percentage. So here we are. Is he also playing bats? Uh, that first. Or no, he's just playing stupid life game. Because of course. Let's see what he has. If he has stupid life gain, we're just gonna back out. Um, hmm. I think the priest. That bat we also have in our deck. That Starscape cleric. It can't block, but when I gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. I'm fine with that. White here, and then. Hmm. Let's do Life Creed Duo. See, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. I hate life gain decks. I really do. Because they're just too easy. Like, this guy has done absolutely fucking nothing. And it's 30 to 15. I know I sound salty as fuck, but I don't care. This is just bullshit, man. Historic is just littered with meta decks. And bullshit. Yep. And there it is. And that's an infinite combo. Good fucking game. Ass wipe. Don't even know why I said good game. I'm salty. Game 1. I guess I was due. The last few games I've been killing it. Like I was winning an incredible clip. Not to toot my own horn. Hmm. I think we might actually have a first on this channel. I'm drinking orange juice. And coffee. I do have my coffee here still. I like the orange juice with shum pulp. Um, Golden Sidekick is probably the best card in the deck. Whenever I gain life, a random creature card in my hand perpetually gains XX, where X is the amount of life I gain. Now, in a second, I'll explain that. See that little A symbol there? That means that this card is only available in Arena. It is not available in paper. Same thing with Sanguine Soothsayer. I forget why. I mean, part of the reason is perpetual effects, and it's really hard to keep track of that when you're playing paper because I'll show you when it triggers. I don't think this guy's gonna have a flyer playing green-white. Um, yeah. It'll turn the card purple, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm just gonna go ahead and... Yeah, I'm just gonna attack. So I gained 1 life, and yeah, the Deep Cavern Bat is now a 2/2. See, perpetual power and toughness changes, +1/+1. Uh, and let's do Lunar Conviction. I know I was just bitching. I said I hate life gain decks, but I mean, here I am playing something with a lot of lifelink. But it's not the same. It's really not the same. Uh, let's... Ooh. I don't have that much removal in this deck. I don't think I have any removal in this deck. This might be game. Let's see if we can draw a land here. We do, but it's a tapped land. Nothing we can do. Okay. Because I don't think we're going to be able to outramp that, even with our life gain and our perpetual changes. Is he going to destroy the Lunar Conviction? I keep calling it Conviction, but it's Convocation. Hmm. It's a hot and humid morning, kind of. So I can put some ice in this orange juice. I don't know if anybody else does that. Is that weird? Sip of OJ, sip of coffee. Ah, okay. Okay, his creatures now have first strike. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play this card. Dog Soldier. Uh, might as well just block there and chump. We're not in that bad of a spot. And I think we just do 2 Life Creed duos. And then we attack. Alright, 4/4 3/2 3/2. I think we kind of have to take all this damage, unfortunately, which sucks. You know what I could add to this deck? I could add a Phyrexian Arena. I'm kind of thinking on the fly here. Oh no. Each creature... Okay, so that's why he has, like, white in this deck. It's not the typical, just ramp with the Hydras. It's more of like a 1/1 counter-centric thing. Let's go like that, I guess. We're just gonna pump the Essence Channeler. Let's see what he has in his hand. Let's see if we can mitigate a little bit of this. Innkeeper's Talent and Gnarled Colony. That'll give it Trample, which I don't want. I don't think there's a right answer, which by association means I don't think there's a wrong answer. Alright, we're gaining, a little bit of life. This Soothsayer is going to be pretty strong now, 8/7, yeah. And we are going to attack just there, just to gain 1 more life. So I have a 10/9, 4/4 2/2. And let's see where we're at. He might not even attack, depending how many counters he can get on that Hydra. Because he has at least 1 land. I love these sleeves I have. I've had these for the longest time, and I don't think I've ever used them, but I mean, they're not bats, they're crows, but it's the same thing. So I really don't know if he's going to attack, because I have a 10-9. No, he didn't even attack. So now he's going to play the land. Now, there we go. Oh, he has a world tree. I just realized that. A lot of people play that. Not me. You need 10 lands, but I know, I don't know. Any number of god cards? Like, what other gods could you... Maybe it's just for the mana, but he's only playing two colors. He's probably going to pop the Innkeeper's talent. It's the only really thing he can do here. I don't know what he has in his hand. It's his second main phase, so I mean, makes more sense to just pop the talent. It makes sense he didn't attack with the Sky Knight Squire. He probably wanted to... That is haste. What? Is that a misplay? Alright, we're gonna actually pop the Lunar Convocation here. We're gonna draw a card. Another golden sidekick. That's very helpful. Now, I always like to keep at least one creature card in my hand for when all these effects pop, they're not just going to waste, they're actually going to something. So I'm going to keep the Sanguine Soothsayer in my hand for now. And we are going to attack with the Essence Channeler. Yes, we are, because it is Vigilance. We can afford to do that. If he wants to block with a Sky Knight Squire, that would be great. Otherwise, he would just take the 12 damage. And I don't think, if I were him, there's pros and cons to both decisions. He's taking the damage, okay. Now, this creature does not have lifelink. Do we just draw another card? I think we do. But let's do that. I can do that at instant speed, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. I lost life this turn. So yeah, he's already up to a 17-16. Can I not do this at instant speed? Did I screw up? Should I have just played the creature? Time's a ticking, Pixelmate. Now he's going to pop the talent. Okay. Now I wonder if he's going to... Yeah, he's going to go for the level 3 also, which is not good for us. Because that Mossborn Hydra, if that's a land, is not good. Because it's going to quadruple the number of counters on it, aka it's going to be a 40, if I math that right. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I can do this at instant speed, so you know what, let's just get this over with and draw the card. There's another Essence Channeler, okay. That also gives the Essence Channeler that's on the field flying, because as long as I've lost life this turn, it is flying and vigilance. So that helps the blocking aspect of it. Ooh, he's just going to attack with everything. Why? So that has trample. Is there any way I can win? Because that does not have lifelink. And 32 and 18, which means a deficit of 14. And how much of lifelink do I have? Not 14. I think we just have to kind of say good game here. Alright. We're 0-2. But it's okay. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. I'm recording this on a Sunday, and I can't remember last week if I recorded on a Saturday or Sunday. Speaking of last week's videos, did you guys enjoy that Planet Coaster video? Pretty good, huh? Told you I was gonna do it. Do we keep this? I say no, we do not keep this. No. We do get to add 1 mana of any color, but I really want to get that golden sidekick out. I don't want to risk now drawing a third land. Okay, we're gonna mulligan that. And it's even worse. Uh, I guess one of the Starscapes clerics. Hopefully we get a second land. And we don't. So we just attack. Man, I get tilted sometimes on these games. And people think it's bullshit. Like, people say, oh, just get good. You're not getting tilted. You only lost like 8 in a row. It's like, no. I'm not. Again, I don't mean to toot my own horn. But I'm not that bad of a player where I'll lose 8 consecutive games on here. I'm really not. Like, the statistics of it, the probability of it. Uh, I think we should play the golden sidekick first. I think this is a free loss also. Where it's like, we're put up against an opponent, even though our deck might on paper be better. Or even equal. It's predetermined that we're going to lose. Just by the way the cards are shuffled. Because, fucking god. Hate that card. I love playing it, but I hate playing against it. And now I can't even gain life because these aren't. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay, right? It's okay. I'm only having a freak out on the video. It's okay. But that's what my point was. Like, they could say all they fucking want about, oh yeah, the deck is shuffled. Like, it doesn't change from when it's initially shuffled. But I call bullshit. I call 100% unadulterated bullshit. They can say the cards in my deck, minus the cards I've already drawn and are on the field, those 52 cards there, they can pick any one they fucking want and give it to me. Yep, they didn't give me a third land. How do we play this? Second golden sidekick. This guy looks like just elf ramp, maybe? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I, I'm at a loss for words. I really am. I might not even upload this video because I'm just so mad right now. Like, our creatures are getting stronger, but, like, we're not doubling their fucking... Fucking shoot me, man. This deck isn't that bad. It's just not. Let's go. Come on. Jesus Christ, man. I've had like 2 sips of my coffee. Retry? Wow, even the game doesn't want me to play. Is this a Final Fantasy background? See, I've never really played the games. Not my thing. But I might just have to play Planet Coaster after this just to calm down. This game gets me so mad sometimes. Man, even though Final Fantasy isn't my thing, this must have injected so many new players. Because so many players I see are using the Final Fantasy, pets and sleeves and everything. Planes. Let's play the Golden Sidekick. And next turn, maybe the Patchwork Banner for a little bit of ramp. Yeah, let's do the banner now. Bats. Next turn we'll have 5 lands, so we'll see what we draw. This deck has 0 removal, and I think that's a problem. Like, I made it so creature-centric. We can afford to play this Vanquisher's Banner now. Because next turn we're going to have 6 mana. We might have to pay the life, though, for the Godless Shrine. Are we really going to lose? Again? Like, I'm preparing myself. This was another card people called to be banned.
You get to be my protege today.
I'm face palming right now. I can't win. I don't know why I paid the life. It doesn't even fucking matter, man.
Thanks for the helping paw. I have a plan.
Zero wins. Is that a first? Is that a first for this channel? I think we played, what, 4 or 5 games? Uh, I don't know what to say. That deck is not that bad. It's really not. If anything, it's just too creature centric, and that's something I can change. But like, it, I, I have my tinfoil hat on. I'm not blaming those losses on me. I'm not taking accountability. That's the game. It's the children who are wrong. Anyway, have a great rest of your weekend. Not sure if I'm going to record a Planet Coaster video after this. Probably not. Maybe? I think I say that every week. But, alright, have a great rest of your weekend.